have a lot. I have a lot to say here, and I really am going to try to put a time limit on this video. But first off, I want to say I have found myself after 67 years. I have a very simple explanation of why I do what I do. I'll save that for the end. Why I'm making this video is in regards to a book I've read, The Universe Next Door. And the book is, they state, it's a basic worldview catalog, and it's about worldviews. And as I'm thinking about all the interaction we have on YouTube with so many different worldviews, that it should be imperative that before we start debating or arguing with somebody, we ought to know where they're coming from. I mean, I'm a Christian and I'm solid there. But to debate with someone or even just dialogue, you should know where they're coming from. I mean, unless you want to spend half your hangout time or getting to know a person through a Socratic method, question, keep questioning. Why not get a head start and get a summary view of what they think and why they think? And what I'm leading to is, in this book, I just started reading it about a week ago, and I couldn't put it down. I read probably 3/4 of it in one sitting. And if you've seen a poem I did in my last video, which didn't seem to attract too much attention, it could have been my delivery, I don't know. But the poem came from this book. And I will get to that in a moment. But what stood out to me in all these worldviews was deism. And just from hearing people talk, I got a rough idea what it is, but had no real serious insight to it. Well, this book has many pages on deism. And their title here is The Clockwork Universe, that God wound up the clock and let her go. He just took off. And they have cold deists and warm deists. And the curiosity of this whole thing is, it started, I don't know, 1700s, and it started because of the quarrels between different religions. And it even says that a lot of the disputes were trivial. So they come up with deism. They took some of theist views and started this new, I don't know, religion, I guess. And what kind of boggles my mind, I guess you can think anything you want. They believe in God, but that he's not personal. And they see God only through nature. And there's a pretty distinct difference between a cold theist and a warm theist. Like Benjamin Franklin, he was a warm deist. He was closer to being a theist. And a cold theist believes that nature and things you perceive are what's true. And I'm just going to try to jump through this real quick. I mean, a lot of you probably already know what it means, but it's new to me. They believe, the cold deists believe that it's a closed universe, and human beings may or may not have a life beyond their physical existence. So I guess they're just not sure. And one tension in deism is found in the opening of Alexander Pope's Essay on Man. Okay, I'm not even into poetry. I don't like it. But this poem blew my mind. It was by Alexander Pope, written, I don't know, early 1700s. And it is 4 epistles. Took him over 3 years to write this. And which drove me down another rabbit hole. The of Alexander Pope and who he was. Very interesting. A lot of health issues. He only grew to be 4'6". He had a humpback, had a lot of issues. But that's why I put that poem up. And the poem, I could not comprehend very well. And I read it, and it's basically, he was a Catholic. It's basically a understanding and relation of how we are to God. So, I mean, it's much more deeper than that. I don't want to go into that. I don't have the intellect to dissect that poem, but you need to take the time to read it. It is really, it's cool. I just loved it. Okay, now, okay, I was going to keep this 5 minutes. I'm already over. Okay, forget the rest of this. I found myself. I used the word rabbit hole. I found myself using it more and more. I kind of had a general idea what it was. You just kind of get lost in different places. So what I did was I looked it up. And I guess it came from Alice in Wonderland. And it's an adventure into the unknown. That's what I do. That's why that's why a lot of my videos don't make sense. Because I'm jumping down a rabbit hole. I don't know where in the hell I'm going or what I'm doing. But I love rabbit holes. I love to learn. I love to go places where I don't know. And even more, I like talking about things I don't know shit about. Well, that's how I learn, because people correct me and tell me how stupid I am. But that's what I do. Maybe I should change my name from a cyber guy to Rabbit Man. I don't know. I like rabbit holes. I love rabbit holes. And I'm going to keep jumping down them. I'm going to keep making stupid videos. And correct me when I'm wrong. But as you can see, I have a book. Actually, my pastor gave it to me. He thought I would be interested in it. Okay, that's enough. I got to quit. Bye.